Yes, hello and welcome to Live Laugh Stuck Does We Does Hiveswap Friendsim. This is going to be volume two with Amicia and Cirava, which is called. I meant to look at what it was called. I don't know why I thought. I guess it's going to be on the screen here in a second. Whatever. Okay. Uh, I don't know what it's called because I clicked too fast and it's gone now. Anyway, we are gonna start with Amicia first because here we have for Amicia Domi.
Hello, hello, hello.
You just like them blue blood trolls.
I do. It's true.
They're different. They're different blues, but you got a blue girl, the
Yeah.
blue girl group.
It doesn't matter what kind of blue they are. All that matters is that they're like kind of blue, you know?
What about if there was a how far does the blue go? Does it go to like? Are we talking about purple? Are we talking
We can
about
accept
violet?
purple. I feel like I would also I feel like I'm also a typecast as Violet Bloods because like I got that rich bitch vibe, you know?
Yeah. Are you?
Anyway,
Huh.
I mean it's the I mean I get
I guess I just don't
Ardana
know of
is
any
herself, right? But
for
like
sure. I guess whenever I
that
just think of
that tends
Violet,
to
I only think of Aridin, so I'm like, I just can't imagine anything else.
that's fair. We don't have a lot of Violet rep at the moment.
Yeah. Um. Anyway, enough about
Anyway,
Dami.
yeah, yeah. The
uh.
stream isn't about me.
I mean, it is for a little bit, sort of. For the first part. After that, we
Mhm.
will have Gizmo as Sarava.
Yeah, I can't wait. Honestly, Cirava was one of my favorites. So getting back to them and getting to like relive their route, that this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be very fun.
And then we have Moosie, who might just be hanging around to do decisions, or depending how good I feel because I'm sick, might start voicing.
Yeah.
Um,
Hello.
As a reminder for everyone, Moosie is new to Homestuck, so no Homestuck spoilers in the chat past the Gigapause. We have just gotten to the Gigapause. This is what we're doing on our Gigapause break. So this is as much as Moosie knows about anything.
I think forcing Moosie to take a break at the Gigapause is like deeply mean and also very funny.
Moosie suggested it, didn't you?
Maybe. I don't know, because I feel like we don't get much chance to like read at the same pace that everyone else got it. So,
Hmm.
It's true though. This is the longest it's taken me to read through Homestuck. Until I did catch up on the live read when I was when I was reading the first time. Uh, but and then I hit the gigapause, and then everyone had to wait. But
mhm.
yeah, because it's been over a year since we started reading it, so it's a fucking snail's pace up in here. But yeah, we have a lot of other fun things we want to do, like friend sim and maybe some uh, Tommy Problem Sleuth. I'm like, I forgot the name.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
But anyway, let us get on with it. Well, we're not at the character selection screen yet, but we're gonna start with Amicia. So, ever since you crash landed on this hostile planet, you've been desperate. And let me click back in here. There we go. Desperate for information, for provisions, and possibly for a bit of medical attention. Oh, are you not? My keyboard's not going to work now? Okay. There we go. Along the way, you've had some laughs, embarrassing missteps, and maybe even an encounter with an alien meat products? With alien meat products. You don't really want to get into it. What you do want to get into is friendship. An entire planet of endless friend opportunities awaits you. Honestly, at this point, you'd make friends with one of those weird purple bushes. You're not picky. Wait, you see something in the distance. Or perhaps someone? So we have Amicia Airden? Airden?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, that's as good as it gets, I think.
with any Homestuck name. And Cirava, Hermod,
I would say Hermod. I think
Hermod.
it's
Yes.
you know, Gizmo. You're Cirava today. How do you say your last name?
I think I defaulted to Hermod or something
Hermod.
like
Okay,
that.
I like that.
Nice. I also love these little. There's a
Oh
cute.
wait, hold on. I remember something. I have a whole sheet of pronunciations because one time I was invited to work on a whole like Friendsim dubbing project.
Uh
It
huh.
unfortunately didn't go anywhere, but
Were we on the same one?
oh
Because
I'm
god,
like 90% sure that we were all part of this fandom except Moosie.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, that
Yeah,
that makes sense.
We need
yeah,
Uh,
to.
yeah.
The
but I
man
can't
has he
remember.
releases the phonemes.
I can't remember which writer was on there, but I know a writer was in the server,
Yeah,
and
yeah. This is exactly the fandom
Yep.
that I think it is.
Yeah, Aisha was in there.
It's
yeah,
where we all
so
met.
uh, so yeah, Sarava is pronounced like Sarava or Mod, and
Okay.
then
Hermod.
Amicia is pronounced like Amicia Airden.
Okay.
Air like air. That's how I
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
specifically wrote it in
Aridin,
this
but without
text.
the eh.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we can accept that, and I appreciate it. But also, James Roach wrote that Aradia is pronounced how I don't pronounce Aradia, so I also just ignore what writers say about anything.
Okay, yeah, that's fair, I guess.
No, I get you. Every time I think about writers saying how it's pronounced, I just think about Aradia's route
I
in
don't think.
Pester Quest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
For
true.
for context, Moosey, like the writer says, "Oh, it's pronounced like this, Aradia." Why would anyone pronounce it any other way? So,
I'm pretty sure that was also a jab at Hussey, who pronounces it a completely different way.
it could
That
be, but
Nice.
Hussey changed their pronunciations on like almost every word they've ever made up.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Okay.
Needs to be more linguist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lo, what light through yonder weirdly organic architecture breaks? A small figure approaches.
Oh. Oh my gosh. You are so.
So far, you've swallowed quite a few insults in regards to your looks and intelligence level. You aren't really the type to let the shallow opinions of others get you down, but it's kind of been a rough day. You brace yourself.
Cute!
Oh. Oh! She gives you a sweet, sincere smile.
I've never seen anything like you. It's giving me all sorts of new ideas.
Boy, do you hope some of those ideas are about friendship. Now that you've gotten a taste of it, you are hungry for more. You take a stumbling step forward, and your ribs remind you that although the potential of camaraderie is enough to improve your mental health, it can't cure acute injuries.
Oh.
I love this little face. Her little. I'm doing a face as though that helps explain what it is.
You don't look so good. Come inside. I've been looking for new contributors.
Contributors? Could she mean friendship contributors? No, that's dumb. Maybe she runs some sort of alien newspaper and she wants you on staff. She looks a little young for that, but what the heck do you know about alien management hierarchy? You follow her to a nearby building, and now that you're looking up from your ravenous hunt for companionship, you notice that you've wandered into kind of an upscale part of town. There's a lot less garbage and people collapsed in the street. You see one of those spiky robot things, but it's washing a window instead of shooting a laser at a group of children. If that's not high class, you don't know what is. Before you can follow her inside, she turns around in the threshold, blocking your way.
Real quick. You don't happen to be an artist, do you?
Artistry? Well, as a matter of fact. Save.
Oh. Let's see.
The options are, tell her, yeah, it isn't exactly your deal, but you've been known to dabble. Or tell her, no, you've never had much of a knack for it.
For this one, I guess I'll just go with the first one.
For the first one? Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I do want to note, like, Ardata also should have been in a fairly upscale. Maybe not as high as, like, Amicia, but, like...
It's true. Yeah.
They both want us to go inside some mysterious house or something.
I actually have a reason for this in my head. I think Ardata lives with the low bloods so that she has easy prey.
You know what? That's fair.
It's fucked up, but it would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Alternia. Okay, tell her, yeah, it isn't exactly your whole deal, but you've been known to dabble.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, that's you? Oh my god. I just got caught up in that face. I just love the reaction.
No, she's got really good faces. Oh. I see how it is. Well, you aren't gonna snake rodent any trade secrets out of me.
Snake rodent.
Weasel.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye.
Oh, dang.
You completely blew it. She's giving you the
Don't
finger.
tell people you're an artist.
I love her. She's such a tiny little gremlin. No,
Guess
you've never
we
had much of an knack. Yeah, not an artist.
Oh, good. Friendships between artists can be so fraught.
Especially if I immediately reject you for saying yes.
I just don't want to associate with anyone I could feel insecure about.
Exactly. Much better to just keep things between artists and art appreciators. That way no one can get jealous.
Oh.
The girl's smile widens even further, and you feel an unbelievable rush of joy. Have you finally found someone who isn't a total fucking maniac? And she brought up friendship without you having to mention it at all. It puts a spring in your step. Or as much of a spring as possible with a broken arm and misaligned torso. Amicia leads you into an elevator with buttons labeled in spiky letters that make absolutely no sense to you. You realize that probably nothing is ever going to make sense to you again. That's okay. Your hierarchy of needs has adjusted recently. Your new friend, you are jumping the gun with this descriptor, but you are feeling seriously good about this encounter, stands in the corner of the elevator, wringing her claws.
I wish I'd known I was gonna have company.
I'm not even that big of an Amicia stan, but I just want her, like, this face as my icon forever.
That would have cleaned up a little. It's been a while since I've met anyone new.
You assure her that whatever disaster her house is, it can't be any worse than some of the other places you've seen here. Although you kind of get what she means. She's wearing an artist's smock and that's covered in splashes of paint. Actually, it doesn't really look like paint. But it couldn't be anything else, could it? It's every color of the rainbow. The elevator doors... Huh? Moosie said, oh no.
Just blood splatters.
The elevator door slides open and you step into a space that you are relieved to find is totally recognizable. A table overflows with messy palettes and brushes, cloudy jars of water and sponges. Several easels stand beside the windows to catch the light of the two moons, and a number of canvases lean against the wall, turned so you can't see what's on them.
First things first.
Amicia brings you over to a wall screen that looks way more high-tech than anything you have on your now-defunct spaceship, tapping away at a series of unreadable symbols. She then indicates you should take off your sling. Sometimes we forget that MSPAR did get here on a spaceship. Like, they're not just here. Like, they did get here on a rocket ship for some reason.
Is there an origin to that in, like, the comic somewhere?
No.
No,
not
absolutely
at all.
not.
Okay.
Here. Go ahead and stick it in there.
She seems to want you to put your injured arm into a large hole in the wall, which you do, because you are sure your new friend has your best interests at heart. The hole shrinks down like a blood pressure cuff, sending bolts of agony through you. Sorry, that fucking face gets me every time. You want to yank your arm back out, but you don't. Even if it's broken, you still like having it attached to you. Instead, you shout a lot and thrash your other limbs around.
Calm down, you big wriggler. It's like you've never seen a medicalizer before.
Dumb name.
If you don't stop moving, it won't work.
Like, of all the weird names they have for things, this is just medicalizer.
Yeah, it does medicalizing, you know.
Tears spill down your cheeks, but you force yourself still. You'll bear the pain. You'll do it for your friend. She's looking at you so hopefully, and she's so delicate and pretty, almost angelic. You look at her face and tell yourself it's all gonna be okay. Finally, the hole releases you when you pull your arm back out to find it completely healed. You can move your fingers. It doesn't even hurt anymore. Hey, things are looking up.
Yay.
See? I told you.
This is great. You are overwhelmed with the urge to celebrate. Save again.
Yeah. Not sure what my read is on her, whether she likes chill people or excited people, because clearly not artists.
Yeah.
Are artists chill or excited?
It's an artist.
Yeah, it's like, are these hipster artists who are like, it's not cool to be excited?
Or are they artists with lots of coke?
Gee. Let's go ahead and just try to be excited.
Okay,
Excellent.
Get excited and dance your new friend around the room. You try to resist the urge to celebrate. You fail to resist the urge. You take Amicia by her tiny hands and twirl her around the studio. Or, you try to. You forgot about your busted ribs. You sure are doing that a lot. You let go of Amicia and go careening into one of the tables. Thankfully, not the one covered in art supplies. You hit the corner and go down on your already incredibly sore ass.
Yeah.
This is what you get for acting like a huge fucking tool in front of your new friend.
Are you okay? Was that some sort of ritualistic rite of healing I've never heard of before?
You shrug against the floor. Amicia leans down and picks you up in a bridal carry, despite the fact that she's about half your size. It makes your ribs hurt, but what doesn't nowadays? Amicia lays you down on a weird lumpy couch. That was also really good Renpy usage of movement. I like that.
Are you sure you're okay? You look a little...
She trails off to nothing. She's looking at your left arm, which you have draped over yourself awkwardly, to sort of try to hold your torso together.
That color...
At first you think she means the color of your skin, which is different than her light gray. Then you think she means the truly fantastic buffet of bruises you got going on. But then you realize that in your prancing idiocy you've managed to scrape up the inside of your arm. Blood oozes sluggishly from the wound. Amicia dredges a finger through it. You're half expecting to put it in for her to put it in her mouth, and for this to become a whole cannibal situation. Well, since you aren't the same species, it wouldn't really be cannibalism. But still, no thanks. Instead, Amicia just holds her finger up, then the drop of blood trembling on the tip.
This color... I've never seen anything like it!
She dashes off to one of her tables, pulling over a sketchbook and dragging her finger down on it. Your blood paints a rusty line down the center. She lets out a little squeak of excitement. Does it paint a rusty line? Don't we have a rusty... See, this is where it's like the canonicity of what like human blood color is in the Homestuck universe is weird, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe she hasn't seen blood change over time with oxidization. Oxidization?
Yeah, that word.
Honestly,
It's
I think
possible.
like in this case, because this is much while there is a like visual medium to it, it's much more of a text medium. so they don't like actually show her, running her finger down an easel and having the blood smear on it. So they have to rely more on like theater of the mind. So they go for something more realistic here,
Yeah, that
which
makes
Yeah.
sense.
I guess makes sense.
But like, I don't know. The
It is.
Burgundy Bloods do get called Rust Bloods at some point, but
Yeah.
whatever. It's maybe pedantic.
I think that, like, just because of the way that, like, Karkat's blood color is treated and the way that it's represented the same way as the humans in comic, the implication is probably supposed to be that troll red blood is just darker, and
Yeah.
so like her interest in human blood is that it's like a brighter, more vibrant red or whatever is my read of it.
Yeah.
That would also make a lot of sense, yeah.
This is amazing.
What? Red?
Not red. There's a million dirty little rusties swarming all over this city. I'm drowning in red. This is crimson. It's incredible. You must be some sort of mutant.
You could only figure that out by the blood and not the entire rest of me?
You're really lucky I found you instead of one of the drones.
Lucky? You? Ha! Yes, very lucky. The luckiest. Though your arm is healed and you're out of whatever doubtlessly weird weather happens out on this planet, maybe Amici is right. Maybe you are lucky. You close your eyes and try to breathe. Send yourself out. Really center yourself in your own body and all that garbage.
Nope.
Then you open your eyes and wow, you sure aren't centered anymore. In fact, you roll completely to the left as you try to get away from Amicia, who is back and standing over you with a giant axe.
Watch out!
Amicia grabs you, drags you back up to the couch, and plants her hand on your solar plexus, effectively pinning you down.
You'll hurt yourself if you keep flopping around like a beached blubber beast. You want to be friends, don't you? You want to help me with my artistic aspirations, right?
You get the feeling that she might just be trying to manipulate you. Just the tiniest little suspicion. It's possible Amicia has recognized your intense craving for companionship and is trying to exploit it. You don't like being suspicious of a new friend, but that is a pretty big axe.
I don't know what's got you so worried. I just want to show you my axe.
Oh, of course. Makes sense. It is a really nice axe. You hold out your hand for it, but of course it is too heavy for you and your hands are all sweaty and you fumble it. Fumble the really sharp weapon. Amicia tries to... Huh?
Did we just kill her, like hurt ourselves?
Yeah, you see the splotches
Yeah,
of red
of course
around.
we
I
did.
didn't notice that at first. Amicia tries to catch it before it's too late, and somehow in all the wriggly struggle you end up getting cut. Like, very cut. Across both your wrists. In fact, you don't think she could have aimed even better if she'd been trying.
Oh,
Hands fall off.
oh dear.
Hard agree.
Don't struggle. You'll only hurt yourself more, silly. You don't want that, do you?
No, you definitely don't want that. Not after what a Butterfingers you've proven to be. Amicia gets up and puts the axe down, and you kind of lose track of her for a little while. You're bleeding all over her couch, and everything around you starts getting shiny and unreal. She comes back with a couple little jars she uses to catch your blood. That's a good idea. You sure are making a mess. You wonder if they are specifically blood jars. They look like jam jars. Alien jam. Space jam. God, you love that movie. It's been so long since you've seen it. It's definitely the best PG movie about basketball. Way better than the one with the dog and the clown. Do they even have basketball here? Yes, Amicia. She touches you and brushes your hair back off of your forehead. She keeps smiling and saying comforting things. God, she's such a good friend. For too long, you do what is honestly a goddamn shock you haven't done before now. You pass out. When you come to, you are propped up against the wall in a weird way that you wouldn't love even if you weren't an invalid, and both of your arms are jammed into the hole in the wall. The med hole. The glory hole of well-being. The magic sphincter. You grunt and pull your arms back out. They're healed. The cuts on your wrists are just two faded pink lines. You take a step away from the wall and immediately hit the ground. You may not actively be dying anymore, but you did just lose, like, half the blood in your body. Gosh, you're tired. A little giggle makes you turn around, or roll over, since you are still on the floor and probably not going to get up anytime soon. It's fine. You've met worse floors in your life. Amicia is sitting at one of her easels, her hair pulled back beneath a scarf and little round glasses perched on her nose. A jar of your blood sits next to her, and as you watch, she dips the brush in.
I'm glad you're awake. I was a little worried I'd actually killed you back there.
She laughs, and you laugh along with her. It's very funny. Actually, everything is funny right now. It's probably the blood loss. You ask her what she's painting.
You, of course. You inspired me.
That would be poetic. Paint, like, portraits of a person using their blood.
I think that was a Criminal Minds episode at some point. Or something. Some detective procedural show.
Undoubtedly.
Well, right now it just looks like a bunch of red squiggles and some lines, but she only just got started. She's warming up. She sits there on her stool, looking at her palette and chewing her lip thoughtfully. She looks somewhat nervous.
Actually, I want to show you something. Something I've never shown anyone else.
She leaps up from her stool and crosses the studio. You roll to your other side to keep her in your line of sight. You really hope she isn't getting another Space Jam jar. She starts turning around the canvases one by one. They are all blank, except for one, which has a little... Wait, no, that's just a shadow. Every single one of them is blank. You aren't sure you understand. You ask her if these are all just new canvases that she has not got a chance to paint yet. Amicia sighs.
No. I've had them for forever. I'm just not a real painter.
Aw, poor little baby.
There. I said it.
She buries her face in her hands, talking from between her fingers.
I'm really good at all the other parts.
The murder parts?
The collecting of the resources.
The materials in the studio.
This is classic rich artist shit. But I spent a lot of money, and I stole from poor people.
I even make all my own paints. I just can never do the actual sitting down and doing art part.
She just looks so despondent. You wish you could do something, but you don't really know that much about art. And you probably can't stand up yet. You tell her that she looks like she's moving in the right direction, at least. You don't even have a studio, or any brushes, or stuff like that. Of course, you have no aspirations to being a painter, but you leave that part out.
That's just it. I feel inspired for the first time ever. I think it has to be your messed up, disgusting mutant blood. There's really no other explanation.
She takes a knee beside you, picking up one of your limp hands with hers. They're cold, like she's been pressing them to a glass window in winter.
Usually, I just finish off my contributors quickly. I don't have time to deal with a bunch of injured lowbloods moaning around my studio. But I couldn't just use your blood up all at once. You're far too special for that.
You gaze at Amicia. A mist has descended over your vision, and it isn't even the mist of imminent death.
I have to keep this precious blood safe. I think you might be my muse.
Oh.
Domi will be
this-
here to play every troll girl who tries to keep reader locked up somewhere.
I told you, it's my typecasting.
You are simply drawn to them like magnets.
Yeah, exactly.
So is this successful friend or?
Yeah, that's a good
Oh,
end.
oh, okay.
Okay, that is... Let's be chill about it.
Yeah.
You thank Amicia profusely, but you manage to keep it to the strictly verbal sort. Medicalizers are great. This part of the city is great. You really need to get more rich friends. You tell her this, throwing in a compliment of her studio while you're at it. See, this friendship stuff is easy.
I'm glad you feel that way. You're obviously really strange and under-socialized. But you don't seem to be a complete cultural idiot. Plus, I think it's really endearing how helpless and trusting you are.
You laugh, slightly unnerved. You want to take that as a compliment, but after a recent encounter with another girl in blue... Well, it all ended up okay. And Amicia is so nice and friendly, and she keeps calling you cute, which you think is pretty generous of her considering what a disgusting mess you are at this point.
Speaking of low bloods, what's your blood color? Just out of curiosity.
Potato.
Blood color? You aren't really sure what she's talking about, but... Red? You tell her it's red. She looks a little disappointed.
You've got plenty of burgundy. Oh well. Good thing I have a delivery coming soon. Hey, do you think you can help me set a few things up before they get here?
They? Visitors? As in plural? As in multiple potential friends? Oh, hell yes. You are all over that, especially considering your newly healed arm. You are anxious to display all the simple motor functions you can perform. Amicia gives you another radiant smile. You live for those smiles, man. They are just so full of the glowing nectar of bromance.
Perfect. Let's do this. Work always goes faster with two pairs of hands, after all.
Yes, absolutely it does. And even if by that she seems to mean her hands are pointing while she tells you where to put things, you're totally fine with that. Your ribs are still kind of killing you, but you swallow down the pain. You're getting pretty good at that. Too bad you can't stick your whole torso into that magical science fiction hole in the wall. Well, maybe you could, but not right now. Right now, you've got a friend to help.
Why would you have a medical thing that only works on certain limbs?
Yeah, it's like, sorry, if you get, like, anywhere between your hips and your shoulders, it's no good.
Can you fit your head in there?
You're unfortunately fucked for life.
Yeah.
But your arms will be so healthy.
Yeah. Amicia instructs you to clear all the furniture to the edges of the room and lay down in a big purple tarp. Apparently, tarps aren't blue on this planet. Amicia answers her phone and then buzzes open the apartment door. She runs over to the elevator with a squeal of delight.
They're here!
Look at her little jump. She's just cute.
Sorry, I'm getting so giggly about this. It's just been a while since I've had any new paints.
Wait, paints? That's what's coming? Now that you think about it, there is something pretty crucial missing from this whole artist aesthetic she's got going on here. There aren't any paints. No tubes dribbling color or pots with their tops left partially unscrewed. There aren't even any pencils. The elevator opens and 2 trolls come in. They have pretty similar shaped horns and are almost the exact same height. Brothers? Do trolls have brothers? From their uniforms and the douchey, swaggering way they walk, you get the idea they are some sort of law enforcement. That and the third troll in handcuffs. That and the third troll in handcuffs they are dragging between them.
Thank you, guys! You always bring me the best materials.
They don't say anything. They just bring the third troll to the center of the tarp and force them into a kneeling position. Then they bow to Amicia and leave the way they came. This doesn't look great. Even before Amicia runs out of the room and comes back in with the axe the size of her whole body. You are not loving this. The troll on the tarp trembles and bites back a sob, but they don't say anything or try to run. She isn't really going to do what it looks like, is she? You can't bring yourself to believe that this cute little alien girl is going to straight up axe murder a dude right in front of you, presumably to finger paint with their blood. You stammer something to this effect. Amicia laughs.
Well, I don't use my fingers. I'm not a fucking animal.
She considers you for a moment, tapping a claw against her mouth.
I know. You can help me. I only ever let one other person help me with my work. And she's out of town right now.
Foreshadowing.
But you and I have a connection. You feel it too. Right?
Vincent, get off my desk. You do. God, you do. You've been feeling it so much lately for everyone you meet. You thought you had maybe come across someone who would readily accept your platonic longings without putting you through the ringer first.
You do want to help me. Don't you?
You do. You want that more than anything. Amicia looks at you solemnly.
Why don't you do the honors?
Oh no.
She holds out her axe.
I wouldn't offer this to just anyone. But I can tell how special you are.
You're trembling. The troll on the tarp is also trembling, but unlike you, they seem to have accepted their fate. Slowly, inevitably, you hold out your hand for the axe. Amicia gives it to you with a smile.
Peer pressure.
God damn it, you forgot about your broken ribs, and that you're a human and can't just pick up gigantic fucking axes with one hand. You drop it, and it bounces away from you, like, way more than you think an axe should probably bounce. You look up at Amicia from where you are doubled over with pain and shame. She laughs and scampers over to retrieve the axe, once again swinging it up without any signs of strain. She doesn't even have any visible muscles. What is this girl made out of?
How silly of me. You seem so culturally advanced that for a second I forgot about your natural inferiority. Here. I'll give you a second chance.
You nod. Yes, please. A second chance that does not include committing gruesome murder.
Usually I just use chains. But I've got a better idea.
Oh. Oh God. You get what she wants you to do. You hesitate and Amicia's smile gets even sweeter. Sweet like poison.
Oh? You don't want to help me?
The tarp crinkles underneath you as you kneel. You grasp the troll's shoulders and mumble an apology. They continue to say nothing. Amicia is sharpening her axe, which already looks pretty damn sharp.
Hold on tight.
You try. You really do. The problem is, you try to hold on tight, but at the same time, you try to drag the troll out of the way, some buried instinct to try to preserve life rising up inside you. You're weak and injured, though, so all you end up doing is just flopping both of you a little to the side. Instead of coming down on the neck of a clean slice, Amicia's axe glances off the troll's collarbone, mortally wounding them instead of killing them outright. Well, now we know what color they were. They were an olive blood. And now you know why they have not been begging for their life. They don't have a tongue, so they can't beg. but they sure can yell and thrash and bleed olive green alien blood all over you in the tarp. God, there's so much blood. It's just spurting everywhere. Jesus Christ, you are such an idiot. Why couldn't you just commit? Now you're covered in dying alien, and so is everything else. Amicia, the work table, and most direly, the canvases leaning against the wall. Amicia takes one look at them and lets out a wail of rage.
I can't believe this! I let you into my hive! Into my life! I was planning to let you into my pusher!
I don't know what that is.
That's your heart.
That's your heart.
Oh,
Yeah, it's blood pusher.
Blood pusher.
okay.
I thought you were a refined sophisticate. But now I see you're just a Philistine!
She gives you a shove toward the elevator. Your ribs are screaming, and so is the bleeding troll. You try to babble an explanation.
Forget it! I don't want to hear your excuses. Chocolate was right. If you want someone killed right, you have to kill them yourselves.
You ride the elevator back down, kneeling in a pool of blood and failure. Terrible at murder.
Absolutely horrible at murder. Cringe at murder.
A Philistine, one might say.
Yeah.
Rita just like standing in that elevator. It's like if I had a nickel for every time that I had to help a blue-blooded girl with her red room bullshit, I would have 2 nickels, which is strange.
Which
It's
is
strange that it happened at least twice.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember the meme.
Yeah. How's everyone doing?
Especially like in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we need a little break before we start the next. Are we ready to go?
I think
okay.
I'm good to the start.
Yeah.
Good to
I
go?
think I can stick around for this one.
Okay, cool. Okay, it's called Of Aesthetics, Crimson, and Otherwise.
Oh yeah, because on their original troll call, it had like a tag about their aesthetic.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same stuff. Cirava. Yes, a potential new friend approaches, and they almost look as messed up as you are.
Oh.
Whoa, what the fuck? Lamau. You an alien?
You nod enthusiastically. You sure hope your prospective new friend is comfortable with extraterrestrials. Things could get pretty awkward otherwise.
You should really, like, not be outside, Lamau. Freaks like you will get picked off by drones in a hot second. No offense, Lamau.
You don't like the sound of being picked off by drones. That would really inhibit your companionship plans. You hastily explain to this strange one-eyed troll that you crash-landed on this planet and are in desperate search of friendship. Your plight seems to move them.
Well, shit. If you really don't have anywhere to be... Ugh, I promised myself I wouldn't do anything coal risky. But what the hell, Lamau? Come with me. Name's Cirava, by the way.
You follow Cirava down a twisting stretch of road. Wow, this is going great already. You bet you'll have a new friend in no time.
Alright, here's my hive.
Nice.
You can hide out here for now.
Love the
Time for some video games.
They're such a gamer, honestly.
Yeah.
I got a lot of followers who are pretty into aliens. They might get a kick out of this, Lamau.
You look around Cirava's hive in awe. They sure seem to have a batshit crazy taste in home decor.
Checking out my aesthetic. I worked pretty hard putting this place together. It's all about the look and the BG when you're streaming, Lamau. Don't want my fans to think I live in a fucking dump and spend most of my days depressed and crying, Lamau.
That's
what
why-
we're all hiding
Right.
behind our green screen.
Yeah. That's why my desk is in a corner, and I have I have a pin board, a cork board of like pins and stuff behind me. Makes it seem a lot better. Oh, that's nothing. That's no line.
You like moisture wave?
Like vaporwave.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, I was trying to go to the next page.
You gotta click the number, I think.
Or scroll wheel, maybe? Weird tab order.
It's like you're hovering your mouse over the
Oh,
number,
yeah, I
but
see.
it's like
Can you just
Oh,
use the
here we
arrow
go.
keys to like, yeah.
that was weird.
That was
I've
weird.
never
really
seen
weird.
Renpy do that.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Well, I got that figured out. What the fuck is moisture wave? Or oh yeah, I love it.
Let's see, this person seems like a chill person, so they might take umbrage with me saying, what the fuck is moisture wave? And like maybe insulting their favorite music style. So, but I also don't know, like, canonically or whatever, as the main character, what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's just go with what the fuck is a moisture wave.
Seriously. If you don't even know moisture wave, I like can't really see why you would want to be friends with me, Lamau. Because, TBH, I don't even know how to explain it to you. You just have to, like, get it.
Cirava considers you for a long moment.
Actually, yeah. This isn't gonna work out. Get out of my hive.
I love them so much. Thrown
Oh,
out.
they're my favorite stoner alien.
Oh, they're so good. Okay. Fake it till you make it. Oh yeah, I love it. You have no idea what the hell a moisture wave is, but you don't want to offend your new friend. You tell them you love it.
Word. I'm actually streaming some chill beats as we speak. Check it.
Which, if you didn't notice, that is the Chill Beats Patrol.
Yeah, yeah.
They gesture toward their strangely bulbous alien computer. On the screen is a GrubTube channel. I'm not sure how to.
Peace sign?
Yeah.
Quote
Lo-fi
unquote.
aesthetic incubated beats. Wow, they sure have a lot of subscribers. You ask them if they drew that very nice anime girl they're using as the splash art.
Nah, I just ripped it off of some Eastern Alternative movie and recolored it to look like me. Fucking nailed it, Lamau.
You nod vigorously. This is very impressive.
Yeah, I'm kind of a big fucking deal online. I built up my own streaming empire. Worked my ass off, Lamau.
Sorry, just had to adjust some stuff.
Nurse these beats to health from tragically ill sample loops. It's not all fun and games, though. The life of a popular online guy. You can't even imagine the hardships I've gone through. All in the name of lo-fi, chill hop, aesthetic, moisture wave beats. That shit keeps me up at night.
Cirava looks into the middle distance pensively, their one eye filled with poignant?
Poignant?
Poignant. There we
Poignant,
go.
yeah.
I'm like, poignant emotion. You never know the life of a streamer could be so vaguely filled with torment. You're moved to cry a single tear.
Yeah, you get it. You're really vibing on my emotional frequency, my dude. You know you gotta suffer for popularity.
You nod enthusiastically. You don't think you've ever been particularly popular, but you're very good at suffering. This is going great.
Relatable.
Yeah.
Sigh. I wish I could say more. Really get all emotionally vulnerable and share my tragic backstory. But ever since the incident, it's been so hard to trust new people, Lamau. You feel me?
The incident. This is
Must
so
have played some Final
tantalizing.
Fantasy 14.
God, I was just thinking, it's like, I know the incident online as well. We all have the online incident.
Yeah.
You just know that if you want to make a new friend, you're going to have to get them to confess their deepest insecurities and embarrassing secrets to you. That is how friendship works. You place a sympathetic hand on Cirava's shoulder.
You know what, dude? You really want to be friends?
Yes, yes! You can't believe how pain-free and easy this experience has been. What a wonderful new friend you're about to make. You can practically feel the future bro embraces you two will surely share. They feel good. They feel right.
You sure are eager. But, like, if we're gonna be friends, we have got to work on your luck. Your aesthetic is basically hot garbage right now, Lamau. My followers can't see me hanging out with a fucking rando like this. I'm sure you understand.
You aren't quite sure you follow. What's wrong with your look? You've always thought you had a simplistic charm, a face you could put on a logo. You're not sure if you're ready to change up the tried and true classics for this newfangled teen. But you are so thirsty for Cirava's sweet friendship nectar, you need to taste it. You have to taste it. With a friend like them, you could really go places. You could be someone. You could finally be down with the hip youth of today. You tell Cirava you're willing to try anything to get into the esteemed ranks of their friend list.
Well, damn.
Makeover time.
Hold up. I've got an idea, Lamau.
Are there any dress up games for, what do you call the guy? MSPA person?
You just say reader.
The reader. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Follow
should
me.
be.
I think there's like, I'm sure you could find some kind of pickeroo online.
Yeah. Cirava leads you to the winding stairs of their hive. Lining the walls are pictures of Cirava in strange poses in several different locations. They are surrounded by a few trolls you don't recognize in similar silly fashions. Fellow members of the Moisture Wave community? This is me saying skibbity toilet.
Sigh. I really gotta take that shit down. They're all dead to me, Lamau.
You want to ask if they mean that literally or not. You never know with trolls, but you keep your mouth shut. Best not to offend your new friend.
Let's just move on and never speak of this again.
Cirava leads you into a fairly large loft bedroom. This room is a bit less ostentatious than the streaming area downstairs.
Well, here we are, Lamau. Welcome to my respite block. We're gonna get you hooked up, Lamau. If you're gonna be my new friend, you gotta look the part.
You gotta get a sweet new hat.
You got to have the sweetest hat, I swear to God. For streams and stuff, you know?
Is that okay? It almost looks like a butt plug on that hat, the green one.
Ugh.
Huh? Which hat?
The green?
With the pink triangle?
Yeah, there's those dots that. Listen, I'm just. I guess that's just where my mind
I
is, you know.
I was looking at the Rudo poster on the side.
Oh
Oh
yeah, it's definitely
yeah.
a Naruto poster.
Oh,
Well, oh, we'll have to make you a Chitter account too.
hard when you don't have apostrophes.
It's good for my image to have friends, Lamau. The pickings have been pretty slim ever since the incident.
This is just how I talk, actually. On that ominous note, Cirava presses a button on the wall and a large door opens to reveal an expansive walk-in closet filled with colorful accessories and clothes. It looks like a regular batshit neon shirt apocalypse.
Well, have at it. Unless you want me to help you pick out a look, Lamau.
Oh, another save point.
Mhm.
Pick out your own look or let Cirava help you with your look.
Uh, Having them help would probably be the correct thing to do, but I want to pick out my own look.
You let Cirava know you are perfectly comfortable picking out your own look. You think you can figure out this fashion business easily enough. What could possibly go wrong? This is child's play.
Yeah, man. Fashion is just all about, like, what you're feeling. And also what's trending, but you know. We're the ones that start the trends. You strike me as a real influencer, Lama. Go for it, my dude.
You enter the closet tentatively. As soon as Rava is out of sight, your stupid ego deflates like a farting balloon. You don't know the first thing about the hip youth alien fashion of today. This is going to be an absolute shit show, you reckon? You are fully prepared to make an utter fool of yourself. Well, might as well get started. You pick a few accessories off the shelves at random. A bright pink hat? Sure. You tilt it jauntily to the side. You're pretty sure that's cool. Sunglasses. Definitely. That's a no-brainer. No cool guy would be caught dead without a sweet pair of shades. You select the most ostentatious pair available. You think you're getting the hang of this moisture wave aesthetic. You just have to look like the biggest tool possible. Several
Such
accessories
a
later.
good line.
It is.
Oh, nice.
Wow, radical, neato.
I want that shirt. Like,
Right.
unironically.
Would wear.
Oh. My. Fuck. This shit is transcendent. Wow. You got me speechless. Just. Damn. Look at you. It's like you're a whole new guy. A much chiller and cooler guy who I now gotta be friends with right now immediately. Now, all we gotta do is debut you to my hundreds and thousands of followers, Lamau. This is gonna be fucking great. Let's take some selfies.
Your heart is soaring. You did it! You really did it! You're down with the kids! And now Cirava wants to take the coveted selfies with you. This night couldn't be going any better. You may look like a complete asshole, But if it can win you popularity with a bunch of alien teenagers, then an asshole you will be. Selling out is amazing.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get over here. We're gonna take some fees.
Does anyone call it fees?
They do, evidently.
Yeah. You pose with Cirava for several selfies. They put their arm around you in a gesture of newly formed friendship. You are beaming with friend pride.
Oh, hell yeah. These are turning out great. Damn. We're killing it. Now all I gotta do is post them.
Cirava fiddles around with their phone for a while. You're so nervous. You've never been internet famous before. You hope the new fame won't change you too much. Or maybe you do hope it will change you? Change you into someone with a ton of friends!
And the likes are rolling in. Oh, yes. I live for this shit. This one guy is asking you if you want any of your quadrants filled. Oh, and this girl loves your shades. Damn, a lot of people are asking if you're single, Lamau. Don't go for it, though. My followers are fucking freaks, dude.
You aren't quite sure what filling a quadrant is. Sounds like some kind of fucked up alien ritual. But if it's anything like friendship, you are all for it.
Welcome to my twisted internet fame, Lamau. Let's chill out and listen to some beats. Yvette, I got a pretty juicy rig downstairs.
I don't like the sound of that.
Before you know it, you're sitting on Cirava's couch, watching them finagle with a horrifyingly elaborate vape rig that appears to be made out of some sort of living larvae.
Ew.
You don't want to know. Cirava places their mouth on what surely must be a bug anus and inhales deeply. The rig makes an awful high-pitched rattling noise. You think you're going to vomit.
Oh,
God.
man. That's the good stuff. Here you go, dude.
You take the trembling insect into your hands. Well, here goes. Your final hurdle to eternal friendship and popularity. You vape vigorously, inhaling as much as you can. The vapor fills your lungs immediately. It burns a lot. You suddenly realize that you're not quite sure if this alien vape juice is compatible with your anatomy. You could have just inhaled a bug ass full of poison like a fucking idiot. What a way to die. Your vision swims.
Yeah, you got it. Just hold it in, Lamau.
Tears stream down your face as you hold in your double lung full of insect gas. You sure are glad you have on your pair of cool shades, or you would never be able to live this embarrassment down. You're not sure how long you're supposed to do this, as long as it takes.
You can exhale now.
You cough and sputter, green vapor spewing from your mouth straight into Cirava's face. You did it. You lived.
Oh, man, that was sick.
Your head feels light and woozy. And you. Yeah. The two of you kick back and relax on the couch, and you stare up at the ceiling. Whoa! When did that huge wasp nest get there? Crazy, man. Cirava's music suddenly sounds a lot more interesting.
Dude.
Worse.
Today, Horse. I forgot about the horse. Today has been way chiller than I ever expected, Lamau. You are officially my best friend for life. Just promise me you'll never betray me. Lamau.
You promise. This is incredible. You love your new friend. You watch as they effortlessly take another huge rip from their vapor egg.
Been burned fast, Lamau. It's not easy being popular online, especially as a low blood. I used to be such a fucking big shot. They called me Spampton. Geez, Spampton. Got into sassy fights with high bloods on Chitter. Always had some shit to say, Lamau. And shit got out of control. I'm a psionic, so bitches started reporting me as way more powerful than I really am, Lamau. Trying to get me all enslaved and shit so I can keep up with my streams. It's all jealousy, you know? My stupid ass friends all turned on me so they wouldn't be targeted next, Lamau. So I took matters into my own hands. Gouged out my fucking eye. It was sick as fuck. Can't use me as a battery, bitch. Still got a big following, but I don't really talk online anymore, Lamau. Better to just stay under the radar and not piss people off. Just be chill. And if I don't get close to my followers, they can't try to use me. Of course, that just means I no longer have any goddamn friends, Lamau. Well, until you.
You are truly moved. What a special bond you have formed with your new friend. To have them open up to you about their darkest secrets. This is the most significant and transcendent moment you have ever experienced. The two of you share a beautiful and tender bro embrace, the likes of which will never be replicated in this known universe again for all time forever. Probably. You don't really know. You're high as fuck right now. High time!
High time.
I like this image.
This
It's
is
a
so
good image.
Unfortunately, we now have to do the bad end.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
I love Cirava's bad end. I'm so excited for this.
I have forgotten almost every route. Like I remember like the vague over the big parts of it. But I've forgotten
broad
so
strokes.
much. Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Broad strokes. That's the term. Okay.
So, not good if we aren't independent. We have to ask for help.
Yeah, hold my hand, Cirava, please. You admit you have no idea how to dress yourself. You could really use some expert advice from a teen.
Oh, shit. Cue the makeover sequence, bitch. I'm gonna make you look aesthetic as fuck, Lamau.
Oh, that's me. I realized I clicked too soon, so I'm like, and thus, Gizmo keeps talking. You stand in the center of Cirava's closet for a good hour as they go back and forth between various fashion items. Man, this troll is really indecisive. You think you're gonna go blind from all the neon in here.
Okay. I'm done, Lamau. That was surprisingly hard. You have a hard to dress body, Lamau. Just in general, you're kind of fucked up looking, TBH. It's chill though, because now you look fly as hell.
You look at yourself in the mirror.
Oh,
Wow, radical neato.
Iconic. Now, we just need to get you set up on the social medias, my dude. But first, selfie time, Lamau.
and be like, who's this mini me?
You take a variety of cool selfies with Cirava. Wow, this is really going well.
I'll just post these and promo you. You'll be internet famous in no time. Then we can finally be friends, Lamau.
That's what it's all about, baby. That's what you've been working toward this entire time. Cirava's friendship is so close you can smell it. It smells pretty dank.
Seems like people are really into you. Check it out.
It's true. The likes and comments and subscriptions are rolling in. Huh.
At this rate, you'll be more popular than me.
You assure Cirava that this will definitely never happen. All you truly desire is friendship, not fans.
That's what they all say. All my so called friends. They were only in it because I was popular. No one ever gave a shit about me as a person, Lamau. I'm just a funny meme to them. Just a guy they can copy. High bloods are always stealing my work. My look. Oh, sorry about that. My music. I'm the real influencer, but there's violet bloods out there taking my shit and getting twice the followers and tons of money. And I'm stuck here in this shitty hive with no friends because they all turned on me. But it's cool.
It's just vibrating.
It's chill. I'm totally chill with it. Lama?
Something shifts in Cirava's expression as they get a good look at you. You tense up. Your new friend sure is acting weird. Ding! Cirava checks the notifications on their phone.
What the hell did you do?
Huh? What? You didn't do anything.
You think you just steal my look and get away with it? All my followers think you're the new big thing because you look like me. They want to know what the hell is going on. When's your new friend's stream? What's their sign? Are you kidding me? You haven't even done anything. You're just like all the rest.
No. No, you don't want to be just like all the rest. You just want to be friends.
It's too late for that now. You've made me look like a fucking idiot. And now, there's only one thing to do.
Oh no.
I really didn't want it to come to this. But you've left me with no choice. I'm writing a call-out post.
Oh no! No! Cirava types furiously on their device. You can't stand to look. This is the worst possible thing that could have happened. Now, no one will be your friend ever again. You'll be forced to live on the outskirts of society. A pariah. You can't even begin to imagine the things that Cirava must be writing about you. He must have fucked up so many things in your life to lead to this point. There's only one thing to do. You stagger downstairs, past all the portraits of Cirava's ex-friends. You wonder if they met the same horrible fate as you. Their grinning faces taunt you with slivers of friendship that could never be. You burst out of the front door of Cirava's hive and make your way to a conveniently placed stump. You sit on it in complete despair. There's no point in living anymore. With trembling hands, you reach inside.
Oh.
Oh my god, I forgot about this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the scene. Is it from Homestuck or is it from Jailbreak?
It's
I-
from Problem Sleuth.
Problem
is where
Sleuth.
Yeah.
this scene originates from.
There's
It's
so
some
many
problem.
iterations of this
Yeah.
scenario.
Yeah.
This is all over the place in Homestuck for some goddamn reason.
Yeah, and I might have been wrong about Jailbreak. I might have been thinking about Bard Quest.
Maybe it is a Bard Quest thing.
I think it's a
It's
Bard
definitely
Quest
in
thing.
Problem Sleuth too.
Wild.
It's a hussy staple at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
The suicide stump.
The suicide stump.
Oh, we don't even get like a text thing for that.
Nope.
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 That was the end card.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. So Moosie, what'd you think?
At least in the true ending, I look dope as fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
No,
true.
people fucking loved that outfit. There was a lot of fan art of that outfit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Gizmo, thanks for coming on. Is there anything you wanna plug?
Not really. I guess I'm just sort of chilling. And
Just
if I
chilling.
do ever have something that I feel like I'm doing, I guess I will plug that someday. I
Okay.
think I'm just chilling right now.
Just chilling. I mean, you voiced Cirava. That fits. You're just chilling.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You are the chill vibes Cirava pretends they have.
Literally chilling.
Literally chilling. Okay, cool. Domi or Moosie, or you know what? Let me start with Domi. Domi, you plug your stuff.
Yeah, go listen to Blades in Paradise. It's an anti-capitalist actual play show in the Blades in the Dark system that I edit for right now. It's a good time. It gets increasingly unhinged as time goes on. Like, every time I edit an episode, I swear to God, it's just like they're up to even zanier nonsense.
Yeah, that's a fun
Yeah.
time. Moosie, what you got going on?
I'm supposed to be making a game, but I just don't know what sounds like a good thing to make. So I don't know.
Mood.
Just go to my moosad.itch.io and play
You've been-
something else. I don't know.
You've been doing some YouTube videos, right? I haven't had a chance to watch them, but I
Oh.
see them in my subscriber feed.
I've been playing through old VIC-20 games, so like an old computer before the Commodore 64, and then I'm probably gonna be remaking some of them because they're really simple games.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a good time. And then for me, obviously, the Live Laugh Stuck, the thing I opened, this thing about, the thing that you probably know me about if you're watching this particularly, but maybe you don't. Live Laugh Stuck. It's a podcast about Homestuck that we are doing. And I also have Fake Gamer Bro is coming out on the 20th. We're coming back. It's my mobile game podcast. We are on hiatus. The hiatus is breaking. YouTube, this probably isn't. It's probably going to be up by the time it's there. But hey, Twitch people, it's coming along. We're getting back into the swing of things, talking about mobile games. So go check that out. Fake Gamer Bro. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next week, Thursday, 5 p.m., where we are doing. I already forgot what chapter 3 is, or volume 3.
Is
of
it gonna be
Ladies-
next week? I thought it would be like 2 weeks because I have like work meetings next week.
It'll be in 2 weeks, and I'll fix the schedule.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's fine.
It's just the start of the semester, so it's the meeting week of doom next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So volume 3 of Ladies Gray and Lesai White, Lusai Lesai, and that will be, what is 2 weeks from now? The 29th. So Thursday, 29th, 5 p.m. Central Time. Oh, I thought it did actually, and there's like purchase per volume. So I did it all. Where we get some more girls, some more good girls. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.